Xtreme VIP signals has really changed and has been improved to the best. Now finally guys, we are making tons of profits with our signals. Last week we made total of 625 pips of profit in our VIP group of Telegram. Now of course some of you might tell me, but Salah, we did not make 625 pips as you are stating, but also you could have made more. Now how? Some of the clients aiming only take profit number 1. If you have aimed take profit number 1 alone, you would have made around 360 pips of profit last week. If you have actually aimed more than that, you could actually have made 4,000 pips. How? By, of course guys, using the signals in different ways. For example, some of you guys might actually have opened 3 positions on pound JPY, for example. So we have announced here that this signal has made 50 pips of profit, but some of you have opened 3 positions, which means 150 pips of profit for him. While we announced 50, he have made 150. So as you can see, there is a difference here, and of course it depends on how you are using the signals. Thankfully, we have also now finally guys good feedbacks. Let me just show it to you. We have finally a good feedback right here. Exactly, this gentleman here, he has paid 50 euro only per month for the signals, and he has made 700 euro in just one single day. That's amazing. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Indeed, the signal has improved. In the past, the signals, I believe it was really somehow up and down. It was not really that good. We actually went in many meetings trying to discuss our possibilities to improve the signals, and thankfully it paid off. Look at that. These guys are our results from the last week. Of course, very small losses compared to very big profits. Look at that. Even Friday was almost a full 100% of profit. So again, I believe it's an awesome signal so far, and I believe the clients are happy, and for that I'm so grateful, and I hope it will continue this way. Now of course, how can you join our free group of Telegram and the VIP as well? Just simply guys, go to any of my videos on YouTube. For example, this one right here, anyone at all, and check the description. You will find here the link to contact our support. As you can see right here, this link to contact the support directly, and this link right here as well to join our free group of Telegram to receive 1 free signal every day. And of course you can check our website here as well. So I hope guys I will see you there, and I hope you will enjoy the service with us. Let's now begin with the weekly analysis, and as usual we will start with the EURUSD, but before that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment. So let's now move to the weekly chart. So right here, based on the weekly chart, before actually we were able to see here a broken channel, but as you can see, that was of course supposed to be a broken resistance trend line, but yesterday the EURUSD actually has fallen below that level of a channel, so therefore the pair is actually back in that triangle. So that is of course a triangle, and as we can see right now, the EURUSD is back in it. So therefore I completely doubt that the EURUSD is going to be bullish at any time soon. Right now the pair is actually facing here a support level. So now what we can expect here is a pullback. Now we can see that we had here of course a support level, a key support level as well, and right now the EURUSD is on this level, but I still believe this pair is going to be bearish for the upcoming week. Allow me to show you the reason. So what I will do right now, based on the weekly chart, is of course here draw a channel. As we can see right now, what I will do next right now guys is something called the magic of trend lines. Now what you will do right now is simply clone the same line that you have just drawn here, and just do like that, clone it. And what you will do right now, as we can see right here, is completing a channel. So now we have here a channel that's about to be completed, and the pair, again guys, I'm on the weekly chart. So indeed the pair has indeed respected that level of a resistance trend line, number 1, 2, 3, and finally 4, and now is falling back all the way down to the support trend line, which means the EURUSD most likely is going to make a bounce right now based on the support level right here, and then it will continue falling toward that level of a support trend line. Therefore, looking to short the EURUSD for the upcoming week. So let's now move to the daily chart. Now as you can see, the pullback has already begun. Right here the pair has made actually a reversal for about 40 pips, I would say, upon the pressure of that level of a key support as well. So meaning the fall will resume very soon. Now how can we find the best level to start shorting this pair? Again, we will be relying on the resistance trend lines and the magic of trend lines. So what I will do right now is simply draw here a resistance trend line from this higher high to this lower high. What I will do next, and again my friends, to understand what I'm about to do right now, please refer to my videos on my channel called The Magic of Trend Lines Part 1 and Part 2. So regarding the, according to the message to the magic of trend lines, what we will do right now is simply drag and drop the same resistance trend line that I have just drawn here, and look at the mouse cursor. I will just place it right there at the nearest level of a real resistance trend line, exactly right there, just to make it match up exactly right there. So as you can see here, we had a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, even right here, another resistance trend line, a support trend line, a bearish breakout candle, and then a resistance trend line. Then eventually we had here a fake breakout with a 0 attempt of a support trend line, and the pair just kept falling below that level, which means now if the pair will make a pullback, that level of a resistance trend line most likely is going to be respected. And of course, if we look at the left side, we have here a horizontal level of a resistance, which is also going to support that level of a resistance to push the market to continue the fall. That's really simple, guys. So therefore, we have to wait for the EURUSD to rise to another 30 pips, I would say. Let me just highlight that level of a resistance exactly right there. So waiting for the pair to fall to another to rise to another 34 pips before we can proceed to buy it. However, using the same line that I used earlier to find the entry, I will use the same line to decide our take profit level, which is going to be right here exactly at the same level of that support trend line. So therefore, we will actually aim that level of a real support right here. The market most likely is going to continue the fall toward that level, meaning it still has a potential to fall to another almost 200 pips. I don't like to give such unrealistic take profit levels. Therefore, our take profit level will be just right there at the nearest level of a key support to our entry, which means we will look for around 122 pips of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here at 1.078, which means the safe zone will be ranging for 47 pips only against 120 pips of profit. And there goes our signal, my friends, for the EURUSD. Let's now jump to the Pound USD. Alright, so now Pound USD. Again, my friends, based on the weekly chart right now, I'm actually on the weekly chart. As you can see, the pair here is actually still resisting to break out from that level of a resistance at the bracket of 1.278. Now, the current price action for the weekly chart is a strong indicator that the market will continue the fall. So again, we have to look to short this pair. Moving now to the daily chart. So again, daily chart, oops, okay, there was a lag, I think. So daily chart right now showing here a strong bearish movement happened right here, and an actual bullish breakout, a bearish breakout from that level of a support trend line. Check this out. So meaning right now the pair is actually facing here a support zone as well. Right now we can expect a pullback to happen by the opening of the market on Monday, and the pullback might actually hold until it retests the broken level of a support trend line, and then we can look to sell the pair exactly right here at the same level of a resistance trend line. This is sell. I know it's silly, but this is sell. Anyway, that means that we have to look for around 40 pips of the growth before we can start selling it. But now the question is, from horizontal level, where exactly is the best level to start selling the Pound USD? The answer, and again based on the daily chart, lies on this level of a resistance level, as you can see right here. So right here, as you can see, let me just make sure it's correct. Yes. So right now we can see here that we had a resistance level on horizontal level, of course. Again, a resistance, and here a support. So meaning, if I zoom in right now, that was of course also the nearest level of a support to that bearish breakout candle, which means the Pound USD has a potential to continue the rise till it reach that level of a key resistance, and afterward, boom, it will continue the fall, which means we have to wait for the pair to rise to another 23 pips before we can start shorting it. And of course we will be targeting the nearest level of a key support to our entry, which lies right here exactly. That is the nearest key level of a support and also a resistance as well, which means we have to expect around, let's say, about 93 pips of profit from this signal. and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a resistance right here, exactly right there at 1.275, ranging for around 41 pips only. Moving now to the AUDUSD. AUDUSD, guys, actually has went against my prediction. Actually, I thought the pair will continue the rise, but no, that level of a previous resistance right here is indeed holding the position. So by now moving to the weekly chart, now what we can see right here is a very weak candle. Now, some of you might tell me, but Stella, that's inverted hammer. That's your favorite price action for the bullish reversal. In this case, I have to tell you guys something. That is only if this price action has been spotted on a support level, not a resistance. If it was spotted right here, for example, this is the candle right here. If it was spotted on a support level, that's actually a very good sign that the market right now is getting ready for the bullish reversal. But we are seeing it right now on a resistance, not a support, which means it's now the opposite. It's now getting ready to continue the fall. Therefore, let's now look at the daily chart, and as you can see right here, a strong price actions indicating that the market right now will continue the fall, and one of them is actually that the market has closed by Friday night below that level of a key resistance at 0.664. Therefore, since the market right now is actually facing here a support level, we can expect a pullback to happen by the opening on Monday, and again, the same level of a real support will actually respect the old one. Therefore, selling the AUDUSD after it make a rise to another 35 pips, hopefully it will be respecting that level of a key resistance, and of course targeting here the nearest level of a key support to our entry. So therefore, that will be our take profit level, expecting around 70, let's say about 80 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here at 0.668, ranging for around 34 pips only. Moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so now based on the daily chart, as we can see right here, you know what, let's even move to the weekly chart. Right now we can see that the USDCAD actually seems bearish, right? We can see that the pair is actually right here on a resistance level. In my opinion, that's not really the case. Let's now move to the daily chart. So again, we can see that this current pattern seems to be bearish for the USDCAD. But I don't see that honestly. Let me just show you something. What I will do right here is just simply make the chart smaller like that so it can give us a clear view. Now, what we can see right here is actually a broken level of a triangle. Check this out. Right here exactly. So right now, since as we can see right here, the pair has made an actual bullish breakout from that level of a resistance trend line right here, it means that the pair most likely is going to continue the rise. And this level of a previous triangle most likely is going to be retested once again. So that means that by looking at the daily chart again, we can see clearly that we had right here, of course, a previous level of a key resistance exactly at 1.368. I believe that the USDCAD is going to continue the fall to retest actually the broken level of a resistance right here, which was of course broken out with that bullish breakout candle. We already have here a support number 1. This tail right here represents support number 1. Therefore, let's wait for the pair to fall again, and hopefully it will create a second attempt of the support, and by that it will continue the rise. And if that happens, we can actually aim the nearest level of a key resistance, which lies right here at 1.383. So therefore, our take profit level can be ranging for about 148 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a key support right here exactly at 1.363, ranging for around 56 pips, because our original analysis is actually relying on that level of a resistance trend line. So if the pair will be able to reach that level of a previous support, then that most likely that means this level of a resistance trend line has indeed been broken out from, and that the retest has failed, and then the pair will continue the fall. I really hope this will not happen, but I'm just explaining to you the reason of choosing our safe zone. So let me now please write the signal for you. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the USDCAD. Let's now jump to the pound JPY. So pound JPY has made a massive drop for around almost 268 to 270 pips. That was actually a massive drop, happened last Friday. So that means that the pair indeed is respecting that level of a key resistance. That was the reason, guys, I told you that we cannot send any signal for the pound JPY until the reading here is clear. Maybe the pair was actually able to make a bullish breakout. In this case, of course, our signal would have been different. So always waiting for the right entry or the right price action is a key element in being successful in this trading Forex thing. So right now, based on the daily chart, we can see a very strong price action in the case for the bearish fall, especially that we are having here so far almost a triple top pattern. So right now, moving to the 4-hour time frame. Now, based on the 4-hour time frame, what we can see right here is a very clear broken level of a support trend line. So of course, right here we have support trend line number 1, 2, and 3, and the actual bearish breakout happened from that level. Right now, the pound JPY seems like it's actually going on its way to retest that broken level. Now we are hoping for the pair to respect that level of a previous support trend line. And if that happens, we can look at the left side, and actually we can see right here that we had also a key resistance exactly right here at 199.955. Actually, we can even make it higher than that. Let me just now move to the 1-hour time frame. I would like to give you guys the most accurate entries exactly. Based on the 1-hour time frame, we can see clearly exactly like that. And let's make this one right like that. Yes, now it's actually better. So right now we can see that this wick right here, this long wick, this is actually a resistance number 1. So therefore, if the pound JPY will continue the rise, it actually might reach the same level and creates, of course, a resistance trend line. Combining that with the fact that this is actually the nearest level of a key resistance to our entry right here, which was also a key support in the past. Most likely this level of a key resistance is actually going to add a pressure on that level, and hopefully the pound JPY will continue the fall upon that pressure. So if that happens, we will actually keep shorting the pair till it reach the lowest level of a key support right here exactly at 198.951, ranging for around 106 pips of profit, and a safe zone that shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key resistance right here in the past at 200.518, which means our safe zone will be ranging for around 48 pips only against 107 pips of profit. And finally, let's now move to the USDCHF. So right now, based on the weekly chart, USDCHF seems to be bearish, but I believe right now it's going to be oversold. And right now the pair is actually facing right here a key level of a support exactly at 0.886. As you can see, my friends, even on the weekly chart, this was a very strong key level of a support, which most likely cannot be ignored, because right here also it was previously a resistance before the appearance of that bullish breakout candle. So therefore, I would highly recommend to buy the USDCHF after it falls to a certain level. Where exactly? Let's still be on the weekly chart. So right now what I will do right now is simply draw here a Fibonacci retracement from this lower low to this higher low, just like that. And let's now actually let me just move to the daily chart. I cannot actually see the right levels exactly. Daily chart now showing us the right level to draw the Fibonacci retracement is exactly like this. Now, looking at 38.2 Fibonacci retracement, as we can see right here exactly, now we can see clearly that the same level was indeed in the past a strong key level of this support, and that was of course the real level of a support. Meanwhile, we had here one fake breakout, and right here also we had a real level of a resistance, even right here a real level of a resistance, real level of a resistance. Therefore, if the USDCHF will continue the fall to 38.2, I'm expecting the market to rise again upon the pressure from that level of a previous support and rise again to Fibonacci 23.6 at the same level of that resistance, and maybe after that it will continue the rise or make a reversal. We don't know until the final price action is determined, but what we know is we will keep buying the USDCHF till it reach that level of a resistance at 23.6 Fibonacci retracement. Therefore, buying this pair exactly right here at 38.2, targeting the previous level of a resistance after 122 pips hopefully of profit, and the safe zone that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a support and the key resistance as well as 0.880, ranging for around 58 pips only. And there goes your signals, my friends, for the USD pairs. Stay tuned, guys, for tonight. I will upload a new video about the gold. And of course, I have already sent out notifications yesterday to close the gold signal, because actually I told you guys that the signal has already been activated and it has reversed by 60 pips far from the from the take profit level, and therefore I told everybody on my Telegram to please cancel this signal. That's the reason I'm telling you guys, it's really important that you join our free group of Telegram to receive any updates about these signals that you are receiving on YouTube. Therefore, make sure to join our free group of Telegram from the link in the description below of this video, or you can just look it up right here, and make sure to join the real group, Xtreme Trader Signals. And I'm telling you, thankfully, due to our high good reputation in this business, there are tons of scammers pretending to be Xtreme Trader using our name and logo. Please avoid them and make sure that you have joined the real and authentic group of Telegram for Xtreme Trader on Telegram. So until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.